Welcome everyone. Welcome back to another day of Be Agile Scrum. And today we are going to learn something amazing today. And let's hit starting before our favorite code of honor. Code of honor is something which requires to be repeated for protecting our goal, okay, forever. And it requires some reminders, not only for you as a student or learner, but also for a teacher to revise them, because that will keep us on the toe, that when we are showing up live. Recording will always be there, but showing up on time, being punctual are the key. And I think that is happening from your end, and be highly committed. So why? Because when you incorporate these quality, you are ready to demonstrate this once you are getting placed. And why I'm saying so? Because I have learned how you do anything is how you do everything. I hope you can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So, by the way, before I move further, let me ask you, how many of you are still doing or still listening to the strangest secret, the audio I have shared with you guys?
I'm not listening it every day, but I listened on Tuesday, last Tuesday.
Okay, okay.
So it's like
Uh,
once or twice in a week, but I'm listening.
okay, okay. Anila, what about you?
Today I couldn't listen.
Okay.
Even yeah.
Okay, no problem. Bela and Kamini, what I am talking is this requires really high energy, and there is a spatial audio. I'm not sure whether it has been shared with you or not. Bela and Kamini, can you confirm if it has
Oh,
been shared with you?
No, we
No, I
don't have.
think not.
Okay, it has not been. So today, please ping me so that I can share that audio with you. And
Yeah.
in case you are not listening to it, let me tell you, Earl Nightingale himself says that if you are hit by some negativity and some comfort zone, you will find less energy and you will get into the trap of the survival mind. And I want you to be in the favor of the winning mind. Okay, recommendation is listening to this 30 minutes of audio thrice in a day. But okay, I totally understand the day can be so much hectic. At least do it daily, every single day, once. At least once is the key. Otherwise it's easy to get into the trap of the survival mind, where things will start going degrading. But you are here committed to upgrade yourself, so keep upgrading yourself. And that's why these are the touch points which keeps you plugging in towards the different level of energy, towards the next level of move. Okay, so that's my request would be for each one of you, with each one of you listening to that audio every single time, every single day, at least once is the key. Okay, so weekly, then you will get the same things in a similar way, that weekly something good will happen, and rest of that you will start wondering, so why few things are not happening. So please recommit yourself to listen to it every single day, at least once. I myself do it, and I have been doing it since more than a year. Okay, more than 2 years, I would say, since when I have taken it up. Every single day I listen to it. And in case some other day, what happens, I'm not able to listen to it, I make sure that even while I'm going to bed, I will play it in a low volume, and make sure, even though I'm asleep, it is getting seeded inside my subconscious mind. Okay, so the similar thing you can also follow. The second one is be the full stack student, where you are doing all the assignment. I'm really glad you guys are doing really awesome. But when you are doing all assignments, I would also recommend that keep doing the self research work and repeat what you have learned. Okay, and the third one is take full responsibility. So full responsibility means you will experience the success, and failure is the part of the trail. When I'm talking about, you are going to take full responsibility of success, that you have done some amazing assignment, or you have got some amazing interviews, but how you are performing inside that you have to take the responsibility, because it depends on how you have given the input. So the entire process is input, process, and then output. So if your input is at the high energy, then output you can expect in the similar way. And in the process, you have to just simply be the positive, because your input has been the great. Okay, so take the complete responsibility, because failure is the trails of the success. The fourth one is keeping the mindset learning, positive, complaint free, and gratitude. Okay, how you are going to do this? By increasing your receptivity, by starting your day every single day. See, the strangest secret which I am talking, it is not only going to work for your career, but also for your every day in, day out course. Do you get that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
For every single activity, this is going to keep on pumping you towards the next level. You are going to get into complaint free mindset zone and gratitude mindset zone. And the another one is very important, which I repeat, that is when you are starting your learning, start with the declaration before. And once you have declared, continue your learning for next 20 minutes maximum. Okay, take a break of 5 minutes there. Again, complete that learning after 5 minutes. You can take a note of it, because when you take the 5 minutes of break between every 20 minutes of learning in the self learning, that retain the information what you have achieved for longer period. Okay, and when you repeat this formula, that 20 minutes of learning and taking the 5 minutes of break, and then you draw that learning. Okay, and when you summarize that, that becomes your own, just like you have bought it. Did you get me what just now I said, everyone? It
Yes.
becomes just like you have bought it. Okay, and when you buy something, that becomes your own forever. Okay, so that's the formula. So on this note, are you ready to declare? Are you ready to declare?
Yes.
Okay, how you are going to declare is this. The very first statement you are going to repeat after me, with the you know self hi-fi. Self hi-fi is that is just a kind of a clap. At the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, and repeat with me with the clapping. I am a quick learner.
I
I am
am
a quick learner.
What others can learn and master,
What
what
others
others
can learn
can
and
learn and
master,
master.
I too can do that.
I
too
too can do that.
Once again, you are going to clap and repeat the last statement. 1, 2, 3, go. Because I am an awesome learner.
Because
Because
I am an awesome learner.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You are, because you say so. And the sixth one is very important. Be the giver. So when I'm talking about be the giver, you need to give away the ego as well on the path of learning, because when you do so, you feel spiritually grounded, and more grounded you are, you need to set your intent. At least when you get place and start earning something, do some charity wherever you believe in, at least 5% or 10%. And when you are doing these all activities, I would request you to keep appreciating for what you are doing, what others doing for you. And even something what you plan does not happen, you need to appreciate that, because you don't know how you are or how your next level of the career is being prepared. So that's the keyword, and that's the reason and that's not only the reason, but also there is the universal law that what you appreciate appreciates you back. Okay, so are you up for today's input, what I'm going to share? Yeah.
Yes.
All right, cool. So here we were left. I'm going to reshare my screen so that you can look at it.
Mhm.
Did you see that? Here we had left last time. Input,
Yes.
sprint planning, and output. Scrum planning was the thing which we were undergoing. So let me quickly check the message which I have received from Prerna ji, and she says that the bad network zone, and she is still not able to connect that. Okay, even WhatsApp is not working for her, so that's okay. So we will keep moving. So are we ready to keep moving? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. So let's understand now how sprint planning is structured. The very first thing we had talked about, what was the thing? Scope last time. Do you remember that?
Yes.
And I also saw many 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 videos which were talking about scope as well. So let me help you to remind this thing. Okay, that the scope is the thing which where we decide what will undergo in this coming sprint. When we are talking about what will undergo, it also means that first I want you to repeat that. You can keep yourself on mute and then repeat that. So whatever I'm going to learn, that I'm going to understand. Okay. And then we are going to learn now. Okay. So this is the thing. The team selects which items from a prioritized list from the product backlog. And I remember that you guys have shown me the drawing as well. In the drawing, there were the list of inputs were there. Okay, these are the product backlog. We prioritize them and we put in the another priority list, which becomes the product backlog, or sometime it looks like okay I'll share the different one. So here is the list product backlog item, and this is the sprint backlog
Sprint.
item. Okay, cool. So let's move back to the theory part. So they forecast they will be able to complete during the sprint. They decide it. Here is a sample agenda for the first part of sprint planning. So what is the goal for this sprint that we discuss in the sprint planning? Okay, what we discuss, the goal of the sprint, and use this as a decision filter to determine which product backlog items to include in the sprint. Okay, so once that is done, also what product backlog items are ready and contribute towards the sprint goal, that also we discuss, because not necessary that sprint planning will happen only in the first sprint. Once sprint is completed and when we are into the new sprint, okay, that time we need to refer to the previous sprint as well. Okay, so can someone tell me quickly, like Bill, I would love to hear from you that when I say sprint, what comes in your mind, Bela?
The sprint.
Mm-hmm.
My God.
You can say you don't remember or you are not able to recollect if you don't.
No, I'm trying to. I have to put the words together. I think I remember, but.
Okay, no problem. Kamini, can you help me to recall or help Bela to recall? When we say sprint, what comes in your mind?
The sprint is like we have to collect the in the product backlog some sprints.
Okay, so let me simplify it, and thanks that I asked you guys. So sprint is nothing but is a duration. What is the thing? Yeah, it's a duration, a small duration of a bigger project. Okay, so a bigger project is 4 weeks long or say 4 months long, then it can be divided in the 4 weeks for 4 times, right? And every 4 weeks can be the sprint. You got that? So what is sprint? Can you repeat that? What is sprint?
Yeah, duration.
Duration. Okay, good. So any other things comes in your mind, Anila?
A piece of project is being delivered in the sprint.
Okay, amazing. A piece of a bigger project which is being delivered or which is being planned to be delivered. Amazing, awesome. Any other thing, Barsha, which comes in your mind about sprint?
Every sprint has specific goal that needs to be delivered.
That's amazing. As every sprint needs to have a goal that needs to be delivered. Awesome. So we have 4 inputs. Duration. Duration means time boxing.
Time
okay.
boxing.
Limited time period for a small piece of goal to be delivered. And the another one is that about Varsha, you have told goal or you said
I
that?
shared the goal.
Okay. And Anila, what you have shared?
A piece of a project.
Yeah, piece of a Small piece of a bigger project. Yeah.
Yeah.
So these are the 4 items we have in our mind. So yeah. So now I believe that no one is going to forget about sprint. Sprint is
No.
what?
Duration.
Bela,
Duration.
sprint is what? Duration. Okay.
Duration.
And what else you would like to say about sprint when you heard?
Yeah, the specific goal needs to be delivered and the
In a small piece.
bigger project. Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
Cool, no worries. So yeah, so that's okay. So now understand that who is available for the sprint. So we are still talking about sprint planning. Okay, the sprint has not started. So it's Scrum Master's role. What he is going to identify any vacations, holidays, other activities that will impact everyone's availability during the sprint. And what he does, he informs to the product owner as well. Okay. And the another thing is that now product owner does this. What is the team's capacity based on everyone's availability? Because he knows who has got which skill. Do you get that?
Mhm.
Product owner sees that who all people are there in the sprint. Okay. Who is capable of doing what? If BA has got the BA skill or not, developer has got the development skill or not, tester has got testing skill or not, architect has got architectural skill or not. Okay. And yeah, of course, Scrum Master will facilitate these all things. Wherever the input is required, he will keep on giving it to product owner. Are you with me so far?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So the third one is this. What items will the team include on the sprint backlog based on the sprint goal and the team's capacity? What exactly it means? This statement says that simply they are going to prioritize smaller part. Now let me repeat that. When we are telling the smaller part, again I would like to show you this. This is the bigger piece, and from here the small cards, small card we have picked, we have prioritized it.
Mhm.
Okay, and put it into the sprint backlog. So deciding factor is coming up, and understand this card as a boardroom. Okay, as a meeting room. Okay, where Scrum Master is there, product owner is there, and development team is there. Are you able to visualize whatever I said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool, thanks. The other part is that how confident does the team feel that they will be able to meet the sprint goal? Yeah, so confidence is the key. Once you feel confident, half of the work is done already. Okay.
Mhm.
So keep checking whether are you feeling confident enough or not that you will be able to deliver it along with the team. If not, then keep checking yourself. Do you have some unanswered questions? Okay. So when you are going back from this training, say for example, today we are doing it for extended 15 minutes. Okay. So that time when we will pause the recording, you need to ask yourself, are you going unsatisfied? If you are going unsatisfied, it means you have some doubts in your mind, which you have not clarified in the live session. Okay. If that is still exists, you are bound to ask the question. Be very much satisfied when you are going away from this session. Are you with me so far? Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
So that could be the checkpoint for yourself. The part 2 comes and it says that the team discuss in more detail how they will deliver the selected product backlog item. So understand, say for example, from one location point, you need to travel to another destination and you have set up the GPS for that. Okay. Then GPS tells you from point A to point B, there is this much of a distance you need to travel. But how you are going to travel, it keeps you showing on the path. Yes.
Mhm.
And on the go, it also keeps on showing you the quickest way. So on the fly, what can happen, we can keep on adapting the new approaches. Okay. And that's why we say that we are agile. Okay. Agile does not make you rigid, but agile gives you the opportunity to change as per the situation, adapt or respond to the changes, how it is going to come in front of you. Okay, so then and there you are going to take a decision. Are you with me? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this
Yeah.
may or but does not have to include identifying tasks for the product backlog item, whether there are any dependency between the items and signing up for the initial product backlog item that each team members work on. So this may include identifying the task for the product backlog item. So every product backlog item I have told will be divided into epics. Epics will be divided into user story. User story will be divided into, so understand this. So when I say this, let me share the whiteboard with you. Again, the same example. Do you remember, I'm not sure whether Bela was there or not, or Kamini was there or not.
Slice, bread slice.
Bread slice example. This is a loaf of bread, okay? This is the loaf of bread, say for example. And one person
Now
can,
you have improved.
sorry,
In
drawing.
drawing, you have improved.
I'm not sure yet. So yeah, so Bela and Kamini and everyone else, this is the bigger piece of loaf of bread, okay? And can anyone eat a complete loaf at once?
No.
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 Okay, then for that what happens? We have sliced it and it becomes the bread slice, okay?
Mhm.
And some has got tutti frutti cherry, okay?
Mhm.
Some has not, and we have to deliver this small pieces to a child, okay? So how we can persuade a child to eat that bread slice, because they would love some sweet items, okay? So what we can do, we can prioritize in the sprint backlog discussion, okay? So the family can decide that how smartly they can deliver the 4 slices, okay? You have found 4 slices, okay? You have found 4 slices in this, and consider this as a what?
Product backlog.
Yeah,
PB.
PBI. So Bela, what is full form of PBI? Can you tell me?
Product backlog
Item.
item.
Yes.
Product backlog item.
So you will remember that, right, Kamini?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And so what is going to happen here, what you have identified 4 slices, then what is going to happen? Okay, so you will check with the first slice we have given to the child 1. Okay, 1 slice to be eaten. Say for example, child 1 is a 1 developer. Okay, and what is going to happen is that he is going to take the first bite, and what you are going to check, how it is he is responding, right? How he is going to respond, and what else while he is responding well, okay? And you are going to also check that when you are responding, you are talking to the child, and also you are reviewing by showing some demonstration, few pieces of that you will also eat, okay, before convincing him or her that it is really not sour, or it is not really spicy, or it is really not hot. Okay, you are with me, Anila, and others?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
thank you. So what exactly we are doing, we are demonstrating, we are reviewing
With
it,
the client.
okay? And once and in between, when you are checking up with the child that how it is going on, he will say, okay, the bigger, from the bigger slice, say for example the top one is the bigger slice, he has written a small portion of it. So after every period, say for example 5 minutes of period, or 2 minutes of period, you keep on checking whether he's really performing the way he's expected, because he has to complete the entire piece of the slice. So what is happening actually over here? The daily scrum, only the thing is that the duration has become the less, because here we are taking the example of eating, not really working on a bigger project. Okay. So what exactly happens? So when daily scrum means after every 2-3 minutes you are checking the child. So what is going to happen? The first bigger slice will get consumed, right? Yeah, finished. So what happens? It is shipped in the stomach. Okay. So this is how it is. So forget about the how the drawing is. Drawing may not be really perfect, but this is how we have taken a bigger project example with the very small daily chores. Okay, if we have child and you are mom, or anyway, if you have ever served to a child ever, okay, and your relatives or somewhere in the kitchen, if you have ever worked, okay, then you can definitely connect with it. So are you with me so far, Bela, Kamini, and Anila and Varsha? Yeah.
Yes.
Did you get that? What exactly I did? And this is exactly happens with every single slices. So once we are done with the tutti frutti, then we can in the next sprint we can pull some more slices into the plate. Okay, and we can deliver it. Cool. So this is how in the sprint planning things happen. And let me come back and reshare my screen in the PPT. Okay. So what I was telling, yeah, see how it may sound, this is complex, the sentence would be, and how simplified when it comes to I drew it and shared with you. So this include identifying the task. So when I was identifying the task, like the tutti frutti slices, I have picked one that was the identifying the task. Okay, for the product backlog item, the entire slice was what? Entire pile of the slice was a loaf, and from there I was naming it as a backlog item, and whether there are any dependency between the items and signing up for the initial product backlog item that each team members work on. Say for example, the dependency was what was the dependency? The dependency was only this much, that if all these 4 will be consumed, then only I can go to the next some more slices. Okay, so you can consider this, if it takes 10 minutes, so or 10 days, it will become your one sprint. Okay, everyone with me so far?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So see, the thing is what I can tell and how I can tell this. So remember, everywhere, even if you are finding and listening to the recording, and if you have this in your mind, that how stupid the example sounds like, remember, the complex, the tough thing may sound interesting, but simplicity has the power. So more simplified way, if you can learn something, that is going to solve your purpose. So don't fall the prey of being some smart being a overviewing or coming across some smart example or some poor example. It does not have to be differentiated between smart one or the poor one, but it has to solve the purpose. And if you have understood the concept, it has solved the purpose. Okay, so solving the purpose is the keyword. You can take a note of it. And everything what we have done, we have spoken, we have simplified. 7 to 10 days is a sprint duration. So every single sprint, a new sprint, can be minimum of 1 week or maximum of 4 weeks. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
So and this is the on an average, it goes for 7 to 10 days for the smaller projects. So what we have discussed, planning a project release, that's a product owner job, and he picks all the goals, the entire project, he creates the ticket. I was talking about the ticket. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Bela and Kamini, for you, can you take a note of it?
Yes.
Okay, the note you have to take that you have to create an account in a tool. Okay, go through a tool and its name is Ice Scrum. Okay, so if anyone of you have not uh, done some exploring part, you can go ahead and do that. iScrum is a tool. Go to icecrum.com or .org, whatever. So when you will Google it, go ahead and create an account. Okay, simple account. And after you have created, go ahead and explore that. Okay, explore that, what you see, what you don't see. And next day when you will come back, you are going to share with me that how was your experience. So I want to experience that tool. This is the tool which gives you the exposure or confidence to explore a new tool as well. So in agile world, the most demanding and most budding tool is nowadays is Jira, Trello, Monday.com. So these are the latest one, so that you can remember. Okay.
Mhm.
So iScrum you are going to explore, and I don't want you to go ahead and explore Monday.com or Trello or something like that, because these are the few things on which we are going to work when we will be completing the BA task. Okay, BA learning the BA roles and BA's activity and about BA. Okay, so everything about BA. At the end, we will be playing some activity and doing some workshop, and there that time we will be creating a new account. Okay, in the Trello or Monday.com or Jira. Okay, for and those things you will get the access for trial period. So when you will sign up to iScrum.com, it may ask you to buy the product. So remember, there you will get the option trial period. Okay, so go ahead and create for the trial period so that you can go ahead and explore that. Okay, so I'm only this time is talking about iScrum.com. Okay,
Okay, sure.
so yeah, so again, see, the sprint backlog item, entire item has been written as a project vision, because project vision has been fractioned into the smaller items, and that time it is called as product backlog item. Okay, so product backlog item, when I say, it's a short form is a PBI. So if tomorrow someone asks you in the interview that what do you understand by PBI, so what are you going to tell about this, Bela?
Okay.
For product backlog item,
Okay, and what do you mean by the product backlog item?
is a small to-do list.
Okay, okay. And Kamini, can you also tell something, what comes in your mind when you listen to this keyword product backlog item?
The product backlog is the like whole it's like choose item with a product owner. That's a whole list, and then we have
Whole
to
list of?
project, I would say.
Okay,
Requirements.
Or
yes. So Varsha, you are not going to prompt. Okay.
Let me mute because that
I know that you feel.
items.
Sorry?
Whole list of items.
Whole list of items, that's okay. And uh, can you, Anila, help Varsha, help Bela and Kamini to more get into the polished way? Anila?
It is a whole pile of tasks that has to be completed in a particular project, which is maintained by the product owner.
Okay, thanks, Anila. Varsha, can you simplify it more?
product backlog items are basically the list of everything that needs to be done. It includes the pending
Yes.
task, new
Yes.
requirements,
Yes.
to-do list, if there is any bugs,
Yeah.
task, everything. And the product owner has the ownership. So he's the one who creates and prioritizes it.
Okay, so product backlog items are the list of the requirement. Okay, list of the requirement or list of the project vision which you see. Project vision created in the translated into the small requirement, and product owner is the owner of this list. Okay, so it's so simple. Okay, so I think now again, Bela, Kamini, you will remember this. Okay,
Mhm.
so remember that how much simplification you can bring when you are explaining. Okay, so that's the keyword. So you should be satisfied. Ultimately your heart knows that whatever you have spoken is really making some sense. Even Anila, when she was telling, she was completely sure that whatever I am telling making some sense. So so in that way you can pick something to explain and be satisfied, and then go ahead. And the moment you have any doubt, again keep on checking back. Okay, and that's the reason I keep on requesting every one of you that what you are going to do, you are go ahead and listen to the recording as well. Okay, so again in sprint planning, what happens, you gather the input, you decide that who is going to work on what, how you are going to work, and the on what item you are going to work, and what is the final outcome you are going to see.
Mhm.
Bela, I invite you to explain me this drawing. Can you? Bela, you there, right?
Yes, I'm there.
Yeah, please try to explain this in your own way.
My own way.
Yeah, we are learning here. We are going to feel empowered that we are capable enough to do something, and that's what we are doing over here through learning. So I want you to explain me. How would you explain it?
Let me think.
No, don't think, just get started. So when you will start thinking, you will start thinking whether I'll be able to do it or not. So let's
That's so true.
kill that thought then and there, and get
Yeah,
going
yeah,
into the thing.
yeah. The input. Uh, okay.
Say for example, you are explaining this to a child. How you will explain it? Say for example, I am child, please explain me. Yeah,
Uh,
do you want me to speak like a child so that you will be convinced?
I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead, go ahead.
I
Just
won't try to collect. I know it's sprint planning start with we set up the goal, but sorry, girl, I
no,
can't.
okay, don't worry, don't put the things down. So what is this?
The input.
Oh, yeah, tell. What is this? What is written here?
Input.
Input. And input of what? Input will be what?
Product backlog.
Sorry, Varsha, please, you are not going to tell. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to learn. I want everyone to come on one platform so that together we can move. Okay, so that's the reason. So let's come back, let me do it. And right now I'm working with Bela with you. Okay, so we are going to talk about sprint planning, and this is the drawing. In this drawing we have input, and the processes, what the sprint planning exactly. In the boardroom we discuss what we do, how we do, and what we are going to do, and the final thing will be the outcome. So yeah, I have said what exactly I wanted to hear, so I want you to repeat that whatever I have said. Can you repeat that if you have heard it?
So
Yeah.
and input, what we do, like there is a product backlog in sprint planning, what we decide what we're going to do, how we're going to do, and who will be doing. And in output, we're trying to reach the sprint goal to deliver the project. I don't know how I say it.
Small sprint.
Small
not
piece,
project.
yeah, the small task
Yeah, small sprint, you would say.
Print, small print.
So when you were explaining me input, okay,
Uh-huh.
that so product backlog, you said, okay.
Uh-huh.
So you can say
Small
there,
chunks,
yeah, product backlog items, okay.
items. Okay.
Okay, and here you were telling that we were doing, we are going to decide that what we are going to deliver, how we are
What-
going to deliver,
How
and
we
who is
gonna
going.
deliver?
So can you tell me who all are involved in this process?
And you mean the product?
So what exactly we call it when we discuss what we do, how we do, and who is going to do what? So when we are discussing this, what we call it?
Uh, the developer team.
Okay, developer team is the part of that. Okay, of this discussion. But
Product owner, scrum master.
yeah, so these people are the part of that. Okay, and this discussion is known as.
Sprint planning.
Exactly. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for repeating whatever I have said, and that makes me feel more powered. Okay, so thank you so much. So
Yes.
see, the thing is
Next
what
time.
things are there with you. You need to just bring it out from your words. That's it, and that's what we have done so far. Okay, so everyone with me, Anila and Bela and others and Varsha.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
thank you. So let it happen. Why I'm doing this, why I'm working in detail? Because can you tell me, Varsha, why I'm working and reworking on this in detail?
Because it's very important that all of us equally know and are comfortable with the concepts and
Yeah,
moving forward or understand things.
yeah, and not only that, this is the foundation.
Oh,
Okay,
yes,
this
the
is the
foundation.
foundation, and more we are working and discussing this, we are becoming more fluent, more confident, even to talk in interviews. Okay, so Anila, are you also able to connect what I'm
Yes,
telling,
yes,
doing? And
yes, yes.
Bela and Kamini, are you also able to connect why I'm repeating few items again and again?
Yes.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
this is the
Yes.
most important in the our like if we're gonna do in the our job, we have to go through in this process. And even the before interview also we have to go gone through this process too.
So you should very much clear with the concept for this. Okay, so what exactly we did? So what we do in sprint planning, we have seen in the picture. Now let's understand. So what exactly happened? We discussed the how part. So the development team plans the work necessary to deliver the sprint goal. Okay, and ultimately the resulting sprint plan is negotiation between the development team and product owner based on value and effort. So what exactly happened when we are talking about that, how we are going to deliver, and product owner may ask some developer, say for example, Kamini is one developer, Varsha is one developer, Bela is one developer, and Anila is one developer. I am the product owner. I'm going to ask you for one single item, how much effort you are requiring. So you may say that I would require 16 hours, 32 hours, 8 hours, 4 hours, and 2 hours, or something like that. I will come back as a product owner, will persuade that it can happen even in the half of the time. But you have to be very much sure that whatever you have quoted is going to take that much time only. Okay, not exactly that much time, because you are giving the estimate, it could be the nearby. Okay, so that part you should clear with, because you are also part of the development team, and I just now made you developer. I can same thing do with the tester. Say for example, all of you are the tester. I will ask you for your testing effort. Testing effort will inclusion of test case creation, or test execution, or test planning, or something like that. In the similar way, I can ask for BA. So BA may take the creation of the document, the requirement document, the meetings with the client on the clarity of some unsaid features, or some Q&A to be done with the team, and creation of some more documents, could be the design document and could be the requirement document. Okay, so that's how the business analyst is also going to code their own estimate. Now let's
Mhm.
understand the who part. You cannot do sprint planning without the product owner or the development team. So Bela rightly said that development team will be there, which we also call it Scrum team. Scrum master will be there and product owner will be there. So these are the part of the entire team. And the product owner defines the goal based on the value that they see from where? From the customer. Because they are aligned with customer goal, product owner is knowing what customer wants to achieve, that he translates in front of development team or Scrum team. With me so far? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So can you just tell me this? Okay, let me switch on my video and I want you to give me high five stating that I am with you. I'm with you. Give me a camera high five, I would say. I am with you. Just tell me I'm with you. Give me a camera high five and say I am with you. I am with you. Yeah. Done that. Thank you. You have to repeat I am with you. I am with you. Okay.
I am
Yes.
with you all.
Thank you. Thank you. Cool. Let's move further. So here what we are understanding is this. The who part is you cannot do sprint planning without the product owner. The product owner defines the goal based on the value that they seek from the customer. The development team needs to understand how they can or cannot deliver that goal. So when we understand, the development team understand cannot part, he knows the bottleneck. What he knows? The bottleneck. What could be the problem, potential problem? And they can discuss with product owner and business analyst or the scrum master, so that our next goal will be to bring the solution for them. Are you getting it? In sprint planning, what we are discussing? Yeah. Yes from everyone. Can I hear some yeses?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So if either is missing from this event, it makes planning the sprint almost impossible. So always remember, if we are going to discuss something, okay, and why I was doing this exercise with the Bela, that I was asking her to repeat or something like that. She was the part of the development team, right? We are not doing just a training. The training itself is a project for me. Okay, I am the product owner. I'm driving it. I'm making sure everyone involved is performing at its peak. Are you with me so far? Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's the reason I was checking if something is their bottleneck or not. The similar thing, you need to introspect with yourself and find whether I need to verbalize it, I need to demonstrate it, if you are ready or not. So you need to be the high performing candidate in your Scrum team. Are you with me so far? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bela and Kamini.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. So keep responding and keep engaging whenever I see. Learning requires what? Tell me, learning requires what?
Energy.
Energy. Yes, I need to hear that energy from you as well, Kamini and Bela. So yeah, because we are young, okay, and I'm the child in front of you. Cool. Thank you. So sprint planning requires the input and the output. A great starting point for the sprint plan is the product backlog, as it provides a list of stuff that could potentially be part of the current sprint. Okay, the team should also look at the existing work done in the increment and have a view the capacity. So the input, you need to remember what? Increment is the keyword. What? Increment is the keyword. The output, important outcome for the sprint planning meeting is that the team can describe the goal of the sprint and how they will start working towards that goal. So see, end goal has to be very much clear, that at the end what we are going to achieve, right?
Mhm.
You can see how team is working. This is the product owner just checking
Prioritizing.
and prioritizing all the backlog items. And in sprint planning meeting, we have reprioritized and picked some small items to be completed, has been discussed within the team, Scrum team, and the goal has been achieved by the team. And that's the outcome, that's the goal. Okay. And this is the increment I am defining, okay, as a product owner, how it is going to increment one piece, another piece, and then another piece, and then another piece, and then another piece of a bigger project. Okay. Is it making easy? Things making easy for you? Yeah.
Yes.
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 Okay.
Yes.
Now give me another high five and say that I find it easy. I find it easy. Come on. Give me high five and say, I find it easy. I find it easy.
I find it
I
easy.
find it easy. I
Thank
find
you.
it
Thank you.
easy.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, let's move further. The another one is Scrum Sprint is a repeatable fixed time box. Now see the sprint I have spoken, and again it has come that I had asked to Bela that Scrum Sprint is a repeatable fixed time box is the keyword during which a done product of the highest possible value is created. Okay, can someone repeat this, whatever I have shared just now, the line which I read? Can someone repeat that? Come on.
Yes.
Yes, go ahead.
Scrum Sprint is a repeatable fixed time box during which a done product of the highest possible value is created.
Yes, that's you read it right. So what exactly means when I say time box means limited time, right?
Limited time.
A repeatable fixed time box. Okay, when it says that repeatable fixed time box means whatever we have decided the
Yes.
limited time, that limited time will repeat. That limited time will happen again and again for a done product of the highest possible value. So what exactly happens? Which holds the highest priority that will be created first in a limited time frame. Okay, and then after that we will identify what is the next
Next step.
highest priority item that will be done in the same repeated time frame. Got it clear?
Yes.
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 Very simple. And then sprint lies at the core of the sprint agile methodology and can be thought of as an event which wraps all other scrum events like daily scrum, scrum review, and sprint retrospective, which you all have summarized it in your videos. Okay.
Yes.
Now a sprint is one time box iteration. Okay, again it has been simplified further that a sprint is one time box iteration of continuous development cycle. So all small pieces item which we are delivering within the 2 weeks to 4 weeks of time, which we call it as a sprint. So that has to be continuous. Okay, and within a sprint, planned amount of work has to be completed by the team and made ready for review. So that is obvious, right, Anila? That is obvious. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and the Scrum projects are broken down into small and consistent time intervals referred to as sprint. Be very much clear how here sprint has been evolved or how explained and how it has been briefed. Okay, they can be as short as a few days, that is 7 days, and generally are no longer than 3-4 weeks. So Kamini, tell me that a sprint, what is the duration of a sprint?
The duration of the sprint is 3 to 4 weeks.
Okay, and can it be of 1 week as well?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you so much for the answer. Let's move further. Scrum sprint. During a sprint, there is a development team that comprises of cross-functional. When I say cross-functional members, it means what? With the different skill set. Okay, with the different skill set, and cross-functional means they know their work. They are the mixture of the different skills. So what are the mixture? This could include software engineer, architects, programmers, analysts, system admins, QA, testers, UI designer, etc. The more heads, that is the mixed in a sprint, or say for in a team, that we call it as a cross-functional team, and the members will be called as a cross-functional member. Okay.
Yeah.
Before sprint, what exactly happened before the sprint? So there is a sprint planning meeting. Just now we discussed the length of the sprint planning meeting is proportional to the length of the sprint. Okay, so if the sprint will go for 4 weeks, so in that proportion, the sprint planning meeting has to be held. Say, for example, a 4-week sprint that should be planned in no more than 8 hours. And say, for example, if 2 weeks of sprint will be there, then it will be of the sprint planning meeting will not go beyond 4 hours. Okay.
Mhm.
A 1-week sprint should be planned no more than 2 hours.
Mhm.
Did you follow that?
Mhm.
Yeah. Kamini, are you following?
Yes.
Okay. So if 2 weeks of sprint is there, then I have to have a sprint planning meeting. How long it can be go for?
4
The
weeks.
No, let me rephrase my question. Say, for example, a sprint is decided for 2 weeks. Okay.
Mhm.
A sprint is decided for 2 weeks. Okay. Then what will be the duration of sprint planning?
4 hours.
4 hours. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Great. And when it will be for 1 week, it will be for 2 hours.
2
Okay?
hours. Yeah.
Yeah. And this meeting determines what the goals of the sprint based on the team velocity. A set of features are pulled from the product backlog items to the sprint backlog item for coming sprint. Okay. So this much clarity we have seen. So see again, product backlog is the consistent it consists of requirement, and that is we call it as user story. At the end, every epic which has been turned into user story has been converted into small tasks.
Mhm.
Okay, we put it into sprint backlog. Okay,
Yes.
so can someone explain me, Varsha, can you tell me that product backlog item to the sprint backlog item, if things are traveling in that way, how a bigger project can be converted into small subtask or task? What exactly
Sure.
happen? How this traveling journey will happen?
Yeah, so product backlog is always in terms of the overall strategic vision or strategy of the company. And
Mhm,
then this bigger goal or bigger project is further divided into epics. So epics are small workable things, but they are still the projects. These epics are like we would say one-liner things, but they are further divided into user stories.
mhm,
So let's say one epic can have uh, many number of user stories.
mhm,
These further user stories um, have are to be further divided into the task activities,
mhm,
and the development team and uh, all, all those who are part of the team, which includes the developers, testers, architects, BA, they are
mhm,
given their specific task and they are
mhm,
supposed to work on it. And that's how the small tasks are delivered, and that's how the uh, overall bigger project or bigger strategic goal
Thank
is
you. Thank you,
achieved.
Varsha. Thank you. That's great. Thank you. So Anila, can you also explain, please?
In this case, the product backlog, that is the whole requirement that has to be delivered in the project. This is being divided into epics. So
Mhm,
epic is nothing but a high level requirement written in a one line statement.
mhm,
And this epic is then divided into user stories. Um, uh, and this user stories, it can be like for one epic, there can be like more than 3 or 4 user stories. And this user story is then, divided into, it's like into task. And this for this particular sprint team, there is a development team. There are many members like BA, developers, testers, and so on. So all these people, they have got their own activities to do. So this task is then divided into subtasks, features, and the final thing is like what all they are going to do. So the activities is like For example, developer, what activity they have to do, tester, what activity they have to do, the BA, and everything is like divided, like broken down. In other
Yes.
words, it's broken down into activities.
And for every single member, right, Anila?
Yes, every single
Oh.
member.
Okay, thank you so much, Anila, for sharing this. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So yeah, Kamini, can you also explain whatever you have heard, or yeah?
Yes. So one product, like product, which like divided in epic, and then one epic has like different user story, and the all user stories divided like different like QA, architect,
Those are
all
the team member.
yeah,
So
all
all
the
user story will be divided into features, tasks, and subtasks. And remember that when we are talking about product backlog items, it means one product backlog item can have multiple epics. Every single epic can have multiple user story, and one user story can have multiple features, tasks, and multiple subtasks. Done? Understood? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing this. Amazing. Bela, your turn. Can you also explain, please?
Sure.
Yeah.
So one product backlog divided into the multiple epics that divided into the multiple user stories. One epic, and then it's divided to the different tasks given to the developer team, testers, the architect, and it divided the task. Each developer, what they will do is divided into subtasks, task,
Thank you.
features.
Yeah. So remember, when you say that product backlog, so you can also say product backlog items. That will be more sensible. And you, if you want to be smart, you sound like a smart, you can say PBI. Okay. And then you can say that epics, user stories, and remember features, tasks, subtasks. It could be features, task, and subtask. Not necessary every time you will find every user story will have the feature. Every user story will have always some subtask. It can also have only the task. Okay. But for your information, it could be comprising of the complete feature, task, and subtask. Okay. But task is mandatory, but subtask features is really non-mandatory. Cool.
Yes.
So can you do one favor for me? Okay. Can you do one favor for me, everyone?
Yes.
Can you give a round of applause for yourself for participating? Thank you so much. And literally do that. Okay, literally do that. Why we do the small physical activity? Do you know that, or you want to hear the secret behind it? Yeah. So this is engaging your body. Okay.
Yes.
Your body is called as your physiology. Physiology determines the psychology that creates the success. It's a journey. Physiology embeds the psychology for the success. Okay. And that's why body movement is very, very important. And that's why sometimes we clap, we give high five or something like that. Yeah. Cool. So we are celebrating every single moment, and that's what we need to do in the agile sprint world. Cool. Are you with me so far? But some corporate world, you won't find that people are really behaving like this, giving high five. Especially you won't find it Indian corporate. But when it is out of India, you will find in the USA and all, if every person is non-Indian over there, you will find everyone is playing at the high energy, right? They are giving themselves high five and all, whatever they have discussed, and they are really smiling back, giving the smile back, and really they are playing in the high energy. That's the key, and that's what I am trying to demonstrate over here. Okay, let's move further. So by the way, if I am moving further, I have something to share. I'll share in a moment. Okay. So during the sprint, what exactly happened? No features are added during the sprint. Remember that. Work has started. You cannot add any single feature, okay, in between. Even though customer will come to you and they know you as a developer or BA, and they ask you, hey, can you do this small help for me? Can you add this small feature in the coming sprint itself? You are saying no. What is the answer? No, please talk to the product owner. I'm not the decision maker. Okay,
Yeah.
got it?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
got it, got it. Okay,
Yes.
then give me high five and say that I get it, I get it. Give me high five again and say I get it, I get it. And say
I
this.
got it.
I get it. I get it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And let's move further. So what exactly happens? Daily stand-up in a sprint is very vital, and daily scrum, also known as the daily stand-up or daily scrum, during which team members synchronize the effort. And you know what three things they discuss, what three things they say, what are the three statements they say in the daily scrum? Kamini? Development team will tell three statement in the daily scrum. And what are these three?
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
You did not hear that?
No, sorry. I was busy with other thing.
Okay, don't do that other thing, please.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so thank you. So I really need your attention, guys. And please, this is, your career is very important for me, for you to get placed. So pay very high attention, and that's why I keep on doing the different activities. Otherwise, I would have gone in the very monotonous way. The question is this, Kamini, that in the daily stand-up meeting, what three things every single member is going to tell? Did you hear that now?
Yes, I heard that.
Okay, so the daily scrum, the daily stand-up meeting, during which team members talk about three statements. Three statements they have to say. What they have to say. Do you know what is daily scrum, daily stand-up?
Yes.
What is that?
They have to check like which thing are done, which how is going.
Yeah, that's fine. So that's really great, and that's exactly we discuss in daily scrum. So when we need to frame, say for example in interview, if I ask you that, Kamini, what is daily scrum? So you just explained that it's a daily stand-up meeting. So stand-up you need to remember. Okay, Bella? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And Kamini, now you said that how things are going. So how things are going, how you are going to explain?
Like
Okay. So let's move and pay very close attention. Bella, can you say that?
You mean the three things?
Yeah, three statements.
It's we just discussed what did you work on?
Yes.
What will you work today?
Yes.
What is you know, what is your challenges?
Yes, amazing. Can we give a round of
Yeah.
applause to Bella? Yeah. Can we give a round of applause to Bella, please, everyone? That's spot on, Bella. That's spot on. I did not hear anyone else clapping or
I was.
okay, thank you. Mine was so loud that I couldn't hear others. Yeah. So, Kamini, the thing is that exactly what Bella said, you are going to talk about three things. What exactly you did, okay, and what you will do, and any challenges. Do you remember that now?
yes,
Can you repeat that again with me?
yes. What you yes. So what you can do and the challenges.
Mm-hmm. What else? Three things
Uh,
I said.
uh,
So can you repeat again all those three things?
what can you do?
Mm-hmm.
Challenges and other. I forgot.
Okay. It's not what you can do. Sorry, I'm not here to check your potential. I have checked your potential when I have hired you. Okay. So in the stand-up meeting, what happens in a daily stand-up meeting or daily scrum call, you come and you report the entire team that what you have done. That is number one. Number 2, what you will do. And number 3, if you face any challenges. Can you repeat what I said, these 3 items?
Yes. What you have done,
Mhm,
what do you have challenges,
mhm.
and uh,
Do I need to know something else, Bella? If I am product owner and checking with you, you have
Mhm.
shared that what you have done and what you have challenges. Do I need to know
Uh,
something else?
yeah, what you will work today?
That's very important. So let's give a round of applause for Kamini as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. So it says that we can move ahead, right? So thank you so much for participation, and that's amazing. And sprint planning every morning of, so it cannot be the morning always. The same thing, whatever we have discussed. So Bela, tell me, what will be the duration of a daily stand-up meeting where every team member will come and they will say what I did yesterday, yeah, and what
10
I
to
will do.
15 minutes.
Not more than 15 minutes,
Not
but
more than 15 minutes. Yeah, it's
yes.
between 10 to
And
15.
in case you find that someone is stretching, it's a scrum master's job to bring everyone on the timeline. Hey, you cannot go
Timeline.
beyond
Yeah.
15 minutes. Okay.
It should
Even
be
though,
short.
yeah,
Yeah.
even though product owner, if it is there, he will say that please hang on. So I'll just let me complete that. Your job is to be creative as much as possible. You don't have to play with anyone's ego over there, remember. Okay, don't play with anyone's ego. Be smart, be creative as a scrum master, and make sure the things are done within 15 minutes. Okay, not more than that.
15
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah. So that's how, where the communication skill comes into the picture, that how smartly you can convey, hey, we have to wrap up within 15 minutes. Let's talk about only this. These items, if you are want to discuss, let's take it offline. Can we do that? Answer is yes. Yeah. You are with me so far, right?
yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Scrum meeting, these 3 questions allow for complete transparency. Why do we need to say those 3 things? For complete transparency, everyone on the team is in the loop, and the answer makes people accountable for what they say they will deliver. Do you understand that? When you
Yeah.
say that I am going to work on this, the next day I
You
want
held
to hear,
accountable.
yeah, I want to hear next day that you have done it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
there is a strategy behind it. Yes, Anila, you're with me, following?
Yes,
Yeah?
yes, definitely,
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you. So my job is to keep yourself, keep all of you awake. And that's why I keep on asking
Awake.
questions in between. Yeah, it's a night, right, over there? So yeah, that's the reason. And this daily communication makes sure that if something is holding up the team, they can get a response quickly. Okay. And the result of this meeting are typically shared with the client. So the only thing is that product owner is taking a note. So he's doing what? He will prepare some, daily status report or weekly status report, and he keeps informing to his client that where are we, where the project is. Okay.
Yeah.
So Scrum meeting consists of, this is what I have done since last we met. That is last 8 hours. Why 8 hours? Because ideally people work
Every
for
day.
8 hours. 8 hours every day.
Every day.
Yeah, 8 working hours. And these are the, and remember, let me tell you this thing. When you are in real project working, okay, so you don't need to say that last 8 hour I was working on that. It may happen you might have not worked and half of the day went in the discussion or in some meeting. You are following with me, Kamini and Bela?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Fine. So what
No,
is, yeah.
no, but Gaurav,
Uh-huh.
even if I was in the discussion, but if I was discussion to that particular work
Mhm.
that I was supposed to do during that work, it's still part of the work, right?
Yeah. So understand what may happen, that when you say that 8 hours,
Mhm.
so entire 8 hours, are you going to work or do discussion or something like that? No, sometime
Mm.
you're working in office, there will be some fun activity for the office. you have
Mhm.
participated into that. Okay, so
So
during those
intermittent.
2 hours you have not worked, right?
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
you will be signing out from your office in the defined time only. If you are
Mhm.
going to 9 and going inside 9 and going out of the office at 5, then say for example 3 hours you were involved in some HR activities, just for example. Okay, so you only work for 5 hours. In 5 hours, say for example, consider 1 hour of lunch break or some another meal break, you actually work for 4 hours. So
Mhm.
never ever say that last
I
8
work
hours.
fully 8 hours. Mhm.
Yeah, don't say that last 8 hours, just
Mhm.
say,
Mhm.
so earlier I worked, or previous day I worked on this activity. Today I'm planning to work on this activity and the challenges I have faced. Don't quote last 8 hours or next 8 hours. Why? Because earlier why I gave you this, to just get a hang of it. Okay,
Mhm.
so that the understanding will get easily incorporated into your mind. But you are going to say, so I have done earlier this one, I'm going to do this one next, and the
Mhm.
problem I am
These are the
facing is this.
challenges.
Yeah, so in case you are not facing any problem, then are you going to talk about it, Kamini? Hello, Kamini, you there?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so are you going, if you have not faced any problem, are you going to talk about that?
No.
No, that's a simple no. So see, the thing is that what we have achieved so far is this. Okay, this is a very bigger topic. Okay, a Scrum sprint, the product backlog, small tickets is a post-its. Okay, you see,
Mhm.
so every post-it denotes the ticket. Ticket means candidate, which we call it as a product backlog item. And when we prioritize this, so that we call it a
Becomes
sprint
sprint
backlog,
backlog.
and every completed product will be marked as a done. And
Mhm.
that you will see in the tool, if any tool, that tomorrow you are going to explore Scrum sprint, sorry, iScrum. Okay, in the iScrum you will see that how things can be marked as a done. So when sprint planning happens, you keep on working on that, and when you are keep on working on that, every single day you keep on talking about it, that what
Mhm.
you have implemented last, what you have tested last, what you have designed last, what you're going to do about those design next,
Mhm.
what you are going to do with those development activity next, what you are going to do with those testing activity next. And if you are facing any challenges, that will take the part of daily scrum or stand up meeting. Once that is done, one small feature has been developed by the entire team, they will come and review it along with the client by giving the live
Demo.
demonstration, which we call it as a review, and they publish it, they will deliver that. And when the entire features are completed, say for
Mhm.
example we have picked up 6 items to deliver, and we have uh, pushed or published all 6 items, then
Mhm.
comes to the retrospective,
Retrospect.
where we are going to re-intro inspect. Okay, so it's going to be retrospective, where we are going to recheck that what went well, what did not went well. Okay, and what is sprint and scrum? So it's a time boxed iteration of a development cycle, broken project into small and consistent time interval, as short as few days and as long as 4 weeks. Can call a sprint goal a project in itself due to start and finish recorded gives. Okay, so since we have done this item, for now over here we are going to take a small break, and in small break I want you to be at your high energy. Okay, when I mean to say that you need to be high energy, you can go ahead in the brisk walk, you can take a bio break, water break, whatever is possible. Okay, and while this is happening, uh, I want you to remember to keep moving your body. Okay, why moving body is necessary? Why moving body is necessary? Can tell someone, tell me, movement of body is necessary, why?
Because more physical activity activates the psychology, I mean the mind too, and
Yeah,
keeps us more energized.
exactly, and that's the reason That's the reason I'm going to share some music with you. Okay. So are you ready for the music? So go ahead and take a break and come back within 2 minutes. Yeah.
Right.
Recording. I'm restarting the recording and going to share back because something we are going to achieve. You know what? I take 8 hours long, 1 day long, 2 days long, 3 days long, sessions or say seminar, workshop. You can imagine how people will get engaged and they stay back till that long. This is easy to
Yeah,
do that.
that's quite a job.
Yeah, and this is very easy. Why? Because you just had a small test right now that how they would be doing it, even online, offline. Yeah. So by the way, can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Now
I'm moving to the next. Okay, so what we have achieved so far is not much more activity remaining. Yeah, so we are getting into a little bit of detail and we are going to talk about sprint review. So
this is new.
yeah, this is new. Yeah, this is new. Sprint review is nothing but, what is the keyword for that? It's nothing but it's demonstration.
Demo with the customer.
Yes, demo
No,
with
I'm
the customer.
saying this is new as a new slide.
Yeah, this is new as a new slide. Yeah. So can you see the presentation mode? Yeah.
Yes.
Now,
Okay,
Yes.
let me shuffle it bit. Yeah. So sprint review with the best quality we are exploring right now. For next 20 minutes, we will be talking about it. So sprint review is the feedback of the product. Okay, that is also called as demo, and it is facilitated by Scrum Master.
product.
Scrum
Oh,
Master.
even
Okay.
sprint review part is facilitated by Scrum Master.
Yeah, Scrum Master is the
Oh.
person, but product owner gives the communication between client as well as the other stakeholders and also the team. Okay. The communication will be done, facilitated by Scrum Master. It means to say what? Scrum Master is the servant leader. He makes sure that he facilitates everyone. He makes sure that client will be
Calendars
able,
are
calendar syncing in process and in ongoing mode, and everyone is available. The link is working fine if things people are connecting from remote or
agenda is
something.
known.
Yeah, agenda is known or something like that. Whatever you can think should be worked upon in the background, that part will be taken care by whom?
Scrum Master.
Scrum Master. Yes. So a sprint review meeting should be natural result of the sprint involving the product owner, Scrum team, and the Scrum Master management, customers, and developers from other projects if they are involved into it. You got that? Bela, did you get that? Whatever I have said. Sprint, what is the sprint review?
The sprint review is the feedback of the product, the demo.
Sprint review is a demo, yeah, for
Of the client.
of what? Of what? Demo of?
Demo of the
Yeah, the worked item on which you have already.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So now let's move to the next. So agenda of a sprint review is what you have worked upon. It's not what went well. So this is, I think, somehow come by mistake by someone. Let me strike through this. Okay, that will be, and let me remove that. Not even this. These are the part of sprint retrospective.
Meeting.
So what exactly that you can tell. So while working, what the problem they faced and how they solved this problem into the items on which they have worked. Okay. The development team is talking. Development team talks about this sprint. Okay. And demonstrate completed work product backlog item. Kamini, you are following?
Yes.
And
Um,
also answer some question what client will ask. Okay. Then product owner discuss current snapshot of the product backlog and roadmap, projects like click completion dates with various completion rate or velocity or and assumption. Okay. So when the developer is giving the demo of the completed feature or product backlog item, product owner responsibility is that he will also reiterate or rephrase that how far he is from the achieving the entire project goal. Okay. And also how the roadmap of the project plan is looking like. Okay. Are you following with me? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So agenda for a sprint review meeting is that development teams talks about the sprint, and while reviewing the goal for the sprint will happen, demonstrating new features implemented during the sprint. Okay. Requesting feedback from the client or the stakeholders, discussing what is yet to be completed. So it's a normal duty of a developer that I will tell that, okay, I was working on a, say for example, cash withdrawal feature of this banking project. However, I am yet to test, unit test, or I am yet to incorporate the check balance feature, that after withdrawal of the cash, it will showcase the left amount in the bank account. Okay.
Balance.
So yeah, so this balance check is, or balance publishing is yet to be developed. Okay. So that he is going to inform. Are you following, Bela, with me? Yeah. Bela, you there?
Yes.
Yeah, thanks. And discussing work not yet accomplished, identifying risk and impediments. So whatever the risk they see, so generally what happens, developer also is there and tester also is there, BAs are also there. So someone choose to talk about the risk what they see and the impediments they see. Okay. And reviewing project increment objectives, so that also increment product owner talks about, looking ahead to the next sprint using the top lines from the product backlog. So these last two items will be talked by whom? Product owner. Now understand. So this is this increment. Increment is that a feature 1, feature 2, feature 3. Okay. And this meeting will go, the sprint review meeting will go from 2 hours to 4 hours, where product owner will be there, scrum master will be sitting, team will be sitting, and others will be sitting. Others means stakeholders. Others, it could be vendors as well. Are you following, Bela, Kamini, Anila?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, thanks.
Yes.
Okay. And this is the developer. He will demonstrate
Share
the done functionality, update the product backlog item accordingly, marking it done. And the next sprint planning date, he will also declare, the product owner will declare over there that since we have developed these things, we are going to ship it. And the next sprint planning date will be this, because on that, we will be picking up the next sprint item. Yep. Following so far?
Yes.
Okay. So now the responsibility of the entire Scrum team is to deliver it with the best quality. And in Scrum, each sprint, what is sprint? Can someone tell me? Not you, Varsha. Yeah. Yeah. Who was speaking? Bela,
The
are you?
duration.
Duration. Okay, cool. Thanks. In Scrum, each sprint is required to deliver a potentially shippable product increment. So we will learn more in detail when we say shippable, what exactly it does mean. By the way, let me see the recording is on or not yet. Okay, recording is on. Thank you. Yeah. So during the sprint review, the project is assessed against the sprint goal, that how far we are from completing the project, determined and sprint goal determined during the sprint planning meeting. And in the next sprint planning meeting, we are again going to assess that. By the way, are you following what I am telling? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So ideally, the team has completed each product backlog item through into the sprint, but it's more important that they achieve the overall goal of the sprint. Okay.
Mhm. Mhm.
So this is the main agenda for making sure that best quality will arrive from it. Okay. And crossing the finishing line and completing work requires good planning, a clear definition of done. We are going to explore what exactly means when we talk about definition of done, and focused execution. This all is reflected in sprint demonstration, that we call it as sprint review. Okay. And the culture of delivery. Effective teams bring clear processes and development culture to each and every work item. Following questions need to be asked and answered during the review. Pay very close attention over here. Are stories well defined by the product owner, designer, and the engineering team before the implementation?
Mhm.
So the definition are ready. So definition of ready to reach to definition of done.
Done.
Yeah. So that's the process that defines the entire process. Following so far, Anila, you there?
Yes,
Hello.
I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here.
Yeah. Thanks. So I'm just confirming everyone is there. That's why. So let's move further. Does everyone understand and live the team's engineering values and culture? Okay. So it's very important to know the values and culture. Yeah. And that's why this question need to be asked. Does everyone understand the culture, okay, of the team's engineering value and culture? Are there clear definition and requirement around code review? So again, for code review also, clear requirement and definition has to be there. Again, for the same will go for automated testing. Do you understand what do we mean by automated testing?
No.
Okay. So see, we can go ahead and check apple and oranges, right?
Mhm.
Uh, or we can go ahead and check apple to apple as well, that this apple has got scratches, scars, or some other appearance defect. Okay. But if there are n number of apples are there, I cannot go ahead again and again after each apple. So I need to install some machine which will pick two apples together. One could be the benchmark and one could be the model of that. Okay. And then it will compare whether the model is compatible with the benchmark or not.
Design.
It will deliver, then it will pick the another model, it will compare, and it will deliver. That is being done by machine. In the similar manner, when we are testing some features, say for example, balance check, cash withdrawal, or cash deposit, these items if we are checking, so some things are repetitive and those repetitive work can be automated. Are you following? So for automation, we use some tools. Okay. And when we are using some tools and when we are running those tools, we are calling it as a automated testing. Are you following, Kamini?
Yes.
Yeah, thanks. And continuous development to encourage sustainable agile development. Okay. So that's the question we are going to ask, that code review for automated testing, continuous development, and for code review are available or not. And after team complete a story, user story, I mean, are there many bugs that surface? If bugs are not there, then only, in other words, does done really mean done? Okay. It means bugs are closed. For one user story, if there are 7 bugs, all 7 has to be closed. Okay. And then only we can mark that user story as what?
Done. Done.
That's true. Done. The team's culture around quality and completion should rise above every user story, engineering work item, and bug. This culture is reflective of how the team approaches and delivers software. Okay. And the another part is the key. Party on. wrapping up a sprint review. Okay, so how it is going to be wrapped up? So see, earlier it used to be only demo where showing the code is completed, focus on user story, feedback aimed at working software, and meeting used to be boring.
Boring.
Okay, yeah, because everyone was talking, and no one was listening. Yeah, because everyone is in their own world, in own story. Okay, not exactly in user story, but dream story. Yeah. So yeah, so now it turned to sprint review where everyone share business value delivered. They focus on context and goals. Context is powerful than the content. Okay, and conversation on how value impacts the customer, and they celebrate at the end. Did you celebrate today, by the way? A little bit? Did you
Yes.
feel like
Yes.
celebrating? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
So it was the kind of engagement, and even they feel like giving high five each other. They do that. You can see two gentlemen are working closely each other. Yeah. One is the smart one, another one used to be boring earlier. And yeah. And finally, celebrate is the keyword. An effective sprint review can be the place where the Scrum team and stakeholder come together for serious, powerful collaboration, but it is also a time to celebrate altogether the hard work the Scrum team has accomplished before they plunge into the next sprint. Okay. So next, what we are going to learn in detail is definition of done, which is also called as DOD. What is the keyword? DOD.
Definition of time.
Yeah. So in the interview, people or interviewer may ask you, if you are going for a Scrum master's interview or product owner's interview, even for business analyst interview, what do you mean by DOD? So one thing you should remember is
Definition of time.
that's true.
Definition of done.
Yes. So DOD is a shared understanding within the Scrum team on what it takes to make your product increment releasable. So releasable, increment releasable is the keyword. Okay. PIR is the product increment releasable. Okay. And the done, the moment I say it's done, it means it's the releasable. Releasable means now it can be deployed. Deployed to the customer, or if customer has said done, it can go to the live environment. Okay. Do you understand what do we mean by deployment or deployable?
Yes.
Kamini, do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bela, do you understand that when we said deploy?
Yes.
And don't feel like saying always yes. If you say no, then I can explain it in really fun manner. Trust me. Okay.
Got
So
it.
yeah. So sprint review, okay, with best quality is done. Three main components of DOD is that business or functional requirement, okay, business or functional requirement, quality, and non-functional requirement. Okay. So these things has been addressed well, and everything has been marked as done, and there is more checklist around it, okay, that we are going to see in the next session. By the way, did you love today's session?
I did.
Yes.
Who
Yes.
did not?
Yes.
Okay, everyone said yes. Thank you.
We love it. Yeah, we love a lot today.
All right, so Kamini, what do you feel like saying for today?
Today,
Yeah.
I get it more.
You get it
Compared to
more.
others.
Amazing.
Yes, compared than all days, because like
Internet.
we all involved in like our session. All
Oh.
not only you was teaching, but we all entered the session.
The involvement, you mean to say, right? Yeah.
Yes, involvement.
Okay, so congratulations, because you said that you got it today. All so amazing. Just call out someone's name on the screen.
Anila,
Anila, what do you feel like saying from today's session?
Very energetic and
Very.
encouraging.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Call out someone's name on the screen.
Varsha.
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 Varsha, what do you feel like
Yeah.
saying?
I was about to say it was very, very interactive. It was, but I just learned one thing, that we actually celebrated this session.
Yes, that's the keyword. Parsha, call out someone's name.
Bela.
Bela, what do you feel like saying?
Yeah, I enjoyed today's session a lot
Cool.
today. And I got the real concept really easy.
Wow, amazing.
Yes,
So
very
now
nice.
you want to call out someone's name?
Gaurav?
Yeah, thank you so much. And let me tell you, if you think that it's 11 past and close to midnight at your end, let me tell you, I have got into such training which starts at 2 o'clock in the morning and goes up to 1 a.m. midnight, post midnight,
Wow.
almost 23 hours with small lunch breaks and all. Okay, and meal breaks. Okay, and at every single hour I played at high energy. If you think that it's midnight and I cannot really play and learn, you can. If I can do that, you too can do that. How to do that? That's my responsibility, but you need to trust that you can. Okay, so that only the message I wanted to pass, that learning requires energy, and if you are celebrating, it is going to be smoother. Okay, thank you so much for today's engagement and learning, and I really felt energetic while sharing the information and learning and the teaching. Thank you so much. We'll connect once again next day and same time, bit early, that is 9:50. Okay, and we'll have more things to learn. Thank you so much. Bye bye and good night. We are done.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.